Alright, so no introduction today, but still follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BShootBrighty on Minds, and Reddit just in case you don't get shut down. Shut down all the other sad, fucked up crap, just in case it does happen, God forbid. Terminator, Shadow Ban, any of that crazy, wild stuff, or DDoS, or any of that shit about the YouTube album. Anyways, yes, today, I know this is like 2 days ago, but I still wanted to talk about it. Video game industry. Now they're starting to freaking get into this stuff now. So for the SAG AFTRA writer strike and director strike and actor strike, now this video game industry strike. That's some scary crap. It really honestly is, to be perfectly real honest with you. I think the only three people is developing. The only 5 companies I've seen so far is is actually messed around with, unfortunately. Is what's it called? Let's take Two Interactive, Blizzard Activision, Insomniac, Epic Games, which I really give a zero rat's ass about anything Epic Games does. Is a bunch of giant ass freaking gacha game crap like Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail 1, 2, and 3. And then Chinese stuff. Not trying to be an R word or a bigot or any of those other hateful, hate speech sort of sad stuff, but I'm just saying. No offense to Asian people that live over there trying to start government agencies over there, which I completely dislike, unfortunately, because I don't know power with that. Sadly. That is what it is. As far as all that goes, yeah, none of the other two, I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, Warner Bros. Those three I'm really worried about the most. I give real two craps and a piss about Take-Two Interactive or EA Sports or fucking EA or even freaking gosh dang, what's it called? Epic. But Insomniac, Warner Bros. Games make some super badass games. Same with the other ones. Warner Bros. Studio Gaming's, WB Games. That one, Insomniac, and the other one I'm really, really nervous about, bro. Really, really am, bro, honestly. It's not good. And a little bit of Activision, too. The other 4, I don't really give a crap about. And I think it's mainly like about a lot of the motion capture people. The ones that are that, and the developers. Like I said before, my reaction review segment I did about the FNAF Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza like movie or whatever. Anyways, links to description box down below. I'm only going to read this part right here. It says the last industry was in 2007 and 2008 when WGA has striked on the ongoing sites since May 2nd. It's 123 days when a strike. There'll be no end to and it appears that the video game industry also joins. Could get even uglier if actors from the video game industry join, aka a lot of the mocap artists. So this ain't looking good, bro. This is looking a lot worse. So I'm gonna get to the full freaking story here. I'm only half of it actually. But links down below. I'm playing some old school 2012, 2011, 2009 shit from back in the day. I love this shit from way back then. That was my jam. Anyways, old school rap underground artists, a lot of profanity, so your discretion's advised. Anyways, with one strike underway, SAG AFTRA finally will seek authorization for the second strike against the major video game companies. From Variety, I didn't get to read the whole entire thing. It was what it was, though. So it says, the union said that they'll talk in a new video game contract has reached. I know Variety does a few things, so I'm still going to get credit is due on that. I'm not even remember who it was. Oh, G. Mattias. Or Mattis. And it says, SAG AFTRA declared on strike on July 13th. A major TV companies shutting down productions around the globe. Talks to the Alliance of the Motion Pictures and Television Producers have not resumed. The unit has a separate contract with major motion video game makers, including Activision Entertainment Arts. They didn't say Activision Blizzard, so I'd say some of these people are still normies that work on Variety, but I'm trying to throw shade or bullcrap at them, but let's continue forward. Try to make this as quick as I can today. That's why I said no intro today. Talks with the Alliance Motion Picture and Television Producers have not resumed. Good, I'm glad. The union has been a separate contract with a major video game makers, including Activision Electronic Arts. Originally due to expire last November 7th. It was extended for a year for future discussions. Talk are due to resume on September 26th. All right, SAG AFTRA, after asking, SAG AFTRA is asking, if I can say that right, 11% I guess is messing me up. Retroactive rates gamer performers followed by an increase of 4%. Bro, it should ask for 20% if anything. 11%? That sounds small as frick, man. I'm just saying. Links down below, though. I'm just saying, if you want to listen to the whole playlist of this beautiful old school soundtrack. If any of you guys are in their late 20s, or late 30s, or early 40s, you know how badass this dude was. Anyways, identical to its ask for the films. And studio also wanted protection from AI, which says that the pose the threat to the voice performance capture artists of video game field. And the state SAG AFTRA president, transdresser blasted in the video, gained companies in greed and respect. So quote, I guess this is the nanny chick talking, aka Fran's draft shit. Like I said in the other reaction review segment, I did say before, I grew up a little bit watching the nanny. She was a real funny ass chick. Hilarious freaking funny, like the nurse lady. Hilarious stuff. You used to make me laugh my head off all the time, though. This quote, we all want a fair share that reflects an important contribution to character represented by the performers and performer industry. Have developed a world-class entertainment to billions of players around the world, she said. They're negotiating in good faith to hope to reach a mutually beneficial as soon as possible. That part right there sounds really, really super, super fake political PR fluff that she's saying like that. I don't believe a lot of that bullshit. She's a fucking paid actress. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it, even the small ones, excuse me, Lifetime and Hallmark, if anybody even watches those three anymore, Lifetime, Hallmark, and something else I'm trying to think of. The old English shitty NBC stuff, like something for the young and the restless. I don't know. Those are the ones that they're trying to do old school PR and normie fluff talk so you can believe all the bullshit and lies and such. A lot of them are just fucking liars and manipulators and thieves. That's what actors really truly are. And it hurts to say that too. Honestly, it hurts. It cuts me deep to say I'm not an actor myself, not a producer, director, or writer, or world builder, but man, some of them are lying pieces of crap, and some of them I heard are the worst, nastiest, pathetic, narcissists, nihilism attitudes all time behind closed doors. We don't see them in the cameras or in front of the TV screens. And nowadays we got smartphones, we got freaking, not just AI, but drones and all that, and freaking cameras and recorders on our phones. So we could do that with as much as we want. We could get private entities. Sometimes you might get paparazzi that does that. I mean, they were way worse back then, but let's move on. This is around the time the union said rest period safety protection in order to wage increases for the AI provisions. It also goes on to say the union wants on a set a metric for video games similar to current provisions in TV and prohibition against stunts during the self-tape auditions. And this is the one I don't really like when they say ballots because they make it a political bullshit ass thing. It says, yeah, the union also hold international meetings for the affected members during a voting time period. And so they're going to do this almost around November or October. That ain't good because around that time it starts getting way, way crazy, especially if you live here in the United States and Canada. I'm not trying to get into politics, but overall thoughts, views, and opinions. When you get here, this shit on the top, that's really, really bad, man. When you start talking about political grounds, the whole Republican Democrat, stay way, way far away from that because people in the streets, especially when they get into the freaking, not even that, but the picket lines and super hardcore riots and freaking anger on the street, it turns the world into fire and chaos. I've been on this earth 35 years, granted I only remember 28 or 35 years, I remember, but I used to see that so many times, man. Granted, I was like 3 or 4 years old when the whole riots things at California happened. I think the first one I ever saw was like, I'm not trying to get into politics, I think when I was 5, 6 years old, the whole O.J. Simpson thing happened. Some people were super happy about it, others were really angry as fuck about it. People are just beating, like throwing their hands and punches and fists on the freaking television screens back then. But nowadays, it's just online. Yeah, other thought, view, and opinion. I'm not sure if I believe everything this lady says because, hey, maybe she is trying to hide for the little guy. But then I heard she got like $1 million cut. I get a credit card for TV, Geeky Sparkles, and Neon. I'll see if I remember to leave the link to the video down below I watched yesterday. She got a really big cut from some other freaking highly profile, I think, director, producer. Not sure if that's true, but anyways, let's see talk about the other stuff I wanted to say, but I might save this for a video tomorrow. But the man, the myth, the legend, even though he's extremely Mr. Controversial, Mr. Jordan B. Peterson. I've talked about this dude on my channel twice already, so it might be the third time I talk about him, but he's getting sent to Canadian re-education. How do I say this while getting my channel completely shut down? Because I sound like a crazy tinfoil conspiracy theorist, dude. He might be getting sent to I don't know, relearning, aka reintroducing, reindoctrination, reprogramming, not even recamping, re-education or something. I don't know. I guess if you want to say that. I guess not even like re-education camps. What other names can you even name it? I don't know. I guess fun time, recess place, recess basketball court, fucking indoctrination classes in Canada instead of a camp, because that sounds really, really dystopian, totalitarian as fuck. Canada over there, they're starting to get way, way closer to like what China's becoming, bro. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to get in that whole political game, but some of the shit, I watched this video yesterday, granted, I don't believe anything the monotheists and religious people and atheist people say, because there's a dude that was like a theorist and evolutionist, he believes in Darwinism and all that, but he still respected people are in spirituality and people are real good in religion and all that, so not, I give him a dab for that. Granted, you know, it's sad he doesn't believe in all the stuff I don't, but it is what it is. You have to pay that when he ends up sadly going to hell, in my personal opinion. And this PlayStation one, this one was pretty crazy. It says PlayStation service announcement. PlayStation Plus increasing 35% on Tuesday, bro. Literally the day after tomorrow. It's insane. So anyone has PS5 Plus, man, that's going to be a bitch bitch to deal with, honestly. That ain't going to be cool. That's going to hurt so many people's pockets, especially with the real low economy and all that stuff. Oh, and by the way, just in case anyone was wondering, yes, I'm 100% safe. I'm sound. I thought I was going to DYIE myself, but luckily I'm still breathing. This picture creeped me out because it's almost around like the place where I live at over here, which I don't. This is monsoon storms. Giant ass, yeah. Monsoon storms is Hurricane Hillary nearest photos, yeah. That's not what really happened. That happened in the area. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it was, but it wasn't in Red Rock. It was in Mount Charleston area. Because I don't want to dox myself, because that would suck ass if I dox myself like that. That'd be a major kick in the nuts for me. And it'll be a pinch of my thorn. It'll be a porcupine cactus freaking stabbed in my freaking back, if I said it was. Yeah, it's West Valley. This isn't the exact almost area I live at, but like, I'm not going to dox myself where, but not around those mountain areas either. I thought this was another area. I'm not going to say where it is, but it's almost around. If any of you guys people live out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, you know where I live at IRL. But it starts with a C and a H, and then the other one is like, it's really, really bad. Something Apex Valley, Aliante. That's what it is. I'm not in the Aliante area, though, thank God, but I'm next to it. And they got hit way worse than here. Almost the whole freaking pool almost got flooded, which I only got a little bit of pool damage, but that's only like $400 or $500, thank God. It's not $1,000. Some people got their cars and trucks destroyed when that shit happened. So luckily, I made it to work and home in one piece. So I'm breathing. I'm still alive. I'm not no harm, no fall, not damage. I don't got no permanent damage on my body, so I'm good. Safe and sound. Jesus got your way. Hashem, the Holy Spirit, you protected my freaking butt big time. Thankful for him on that. And I might talk about another one. Those super mega news that happened at EDP 445, so I might do a video on that tomorrow. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and boys and hangers, as always. Hottakes and Nikki Commodities. I'll see you and I see you guys. Get the heck of night, wherever out in the world there. Sucks for these people have to keep striking, but keep doing fighting a good fight. I'll see you and I see you. Have a good night, wherever out in the universe out there. So much your conscious change, the vegan news, and mom, Mr. Drama news, all the other Elon Musk news, once in a while celebrity gossip news I talk about. Take it easy, peace out, I'm sorry, lazy bye, see you on the flip side. Take it easy, stay extra safe, and I'm gone. Later.